Hey guys. Yeah, I know it's been a very long time since I've actually done one of these, but I thought I might as well do one now because this is actually a pretty big update that I have done for you guys on. From what I've noticed, every Sunday Cartoon Network is showing one classic movie from one of the classic Cartoon Network shows. When the first thing I saw was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, House of Blues. That was on 2 Sundays ago. Last Sunday, they showed Kids Next Door Operation Zero. And now today, guess what they're showing? Billy and Mandy, Big Boogie Adventures, coming on next. In 15 minutes, actually. By the time I upload this is going to be old. It's probably going to be almost over by the time I upload this, but... And you see, the only thing I don't really... Like, Cartoon Network doesn't show many shows, and the reason why is this. Because they'll show two or more episodes back to back. The old Cartoon Network, they'd show one, you know, of a different show, and that's why they always had a bunch of different shows on, you know? It was catering to everyone, you know? They're like, okay, man, I hate the show. Oh, but look, in 30 minutes comes on this show, you know? They catered to everyone. But I don't get their scheduling. At least they're not overkilling Johnny Test anymore. But now they're overkilling Adventure Time and stuff like that. When shows like Looney Tunes hardly get in the air. I mean, I'm actually seeing Looney Tunes and Gumball a lot more than than I used to. But still not as much as I should. And I'm not even sure if they're showing the original Looney Tunes anymore. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't checked that recently, but I'm pretty sure they're not anymore. And that's kind of stupid, to be honest. But yeah. If you're one of those people who doesn't watch Cartoon Network anymore, at least watch it on Sundays, because they usually show at least one classic movie. Or, well, I mean, it's only been 3 Sundays. I mean, I'm not saying this for sure, but I'm just saying on speculation. You know, if 2 Sundays ago they showed Foster's movie, last Sunday they showed Kids Next Door, this Sunday they showed, or today they're showing Billy and Mandy, next Sunday they could be showing Powerpuff Girls, or Dexter's Lab, or, you know, one of those movies. And actually, I remember not too long ago I saw Ego Trip on here of Dexter's Lab. I don't remember how long ago that was, but it was not too long ago. But yeah. So I hope you guys. And actually, yeah, this. Can you believe it? The Looney Tunes. I mean, not the Looney Tunes. The Tom and Jerry movies are just getting stupider and stupider. I mean, this one looks like it has a nice a nice plot and everything like that, and I'm sure it's better than some of the other ones that they've had. But I mean, why would you want to see Tom and Jerry cross with the Wizard of Oz? That's not what Tom and Jerry is about. That really isn't what Tom and Jerry is about at all. In these kinds of movies, it all ends with Tom and Jerry having to team up, you know, and save the day, and then at the end they're chasing themselves around again. Oh, that's just like the show. No. See, the thing about Tom and Jerry is that movies can't really work. They've had some, but they can't really work because the entire premise of Tom and Jerry is the only thing that they can really fit is a 15-minute short. That's about it. Because all they do is chase each other around and hit each other and try and do this and that. Had they put that into an hour-long, hour-and-a-half movie, people would get so bored. People really would. Because it's just, you know, Jerry hitting Tom hitting Jerry, you know, that's hilarious for about 15, maybe even 30 minutes. But for about an hour and a half, you guys have to admit that would get old after a while. You know, if you were watching this for like multiple episodes for about an hour and a half, you know, that's understandable. You know, it's still funny. But an hour and a half of the same episode, them doing the same things in the same setting, with the same plot, etc., you know, you have to admit that it would get old. So these Tom and Jerry movies, at least they're trying to do something with the plot. At least they're trying to do something with setting and stuff like that. But look at, he's saving Jerry. Look at that, he's saving Jerry. What the hell? They're just shaking hands right now. What the hell? This is... That's not Tom and Jerry. I'm sorry. At least it's not as bad as the Tom and Jerry movie. Okay, at least it's not as bad as Tom and Jerry movie. I'm going to say that right now. I actually still own that movie on VHS. And to be honest, I don't know why, but I watched that movie so many times when I was a little kid. But now I don't even know why I watched it so many times. I guess it was because, like, it was Tom and Jerry was Tom and Jerry, you know. Because back then they didn't have the season sets of Tom and Jerry. You know, you just had whatever you had on VHS. You know, and I had a few of the adventures and stuff like that. But other than that, I had the movie, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, well, I take that back. It was a really bad movie, but it was, in the end, it was Tom and Jerry, you know. So, but I mean, that movie, talking Tom and Jerry, but as you can see, you know, these movies are just getting bad. You know, I hope the next one isn't like so blah. You know, so utterly random. I mean, the first one, I believe, where they started crossing over with other things was Sherlock Holmes. I believe that was the first one. And I believe the first one where it started, like I think the last good Tom and Jerry movie was Pirates Ahoy, or maybe no, I think that's Whiskers something. Yeah, because that pirate one anyway. That one's not bad. It still has them teaming up in some cases and stuff like that, but you know, I mean, I remember there were some instances in the cartoon where they would team up to do something, but I mean that wasn't for very long, you know. And I mean, like, it was only to in these movies they're becoming actual friends. And these movies they're becoming actual friends, you know, working together and stuff like that. And the show they worked together to achieve a common goal, but they did it so that they didn't have to, so that they still hated each other, but they did it because that was their only option. Here you can see that they're actually becoming friends, that they're actually saving each other and stuff like that, that they actually care for each other. And that's just kind of weird for me. But I mean, in the end, it's still Tom and Jerry, and I'm still going to watch it because it's Tom and Jerry, you know. I might actually buy this movie on Blu-ray, but I'm not sure because there's still a lot of other things I'd rather buy, you know, stuff like that. But this movie's actually not bad. So, you know, check it out if you want, and be sure to check out Big Boogie Adventure that comes on in 7 minutes, actually. And I will catch you guys later.